Today, we're going on a journey, but not just to a place, we're diving deep into a national experience. We're going to explore the sights, the sounds, and of course, the incredible flavors of Ramadan in Pakistan, a time when the entire country just completely transforms.
In this quote, it really gets to the heart of it. To understand Ramadan in Pakistan, you have to know that it's so much more than a religious duty. It's this all-encompassing social and emotional state that literally recalibrates the rhythm of life for the whole nation.
All right, so let's dive in and start with how this massive nationwide celebration actually gets underway. To really wrap your head around the scale of this, just try to picture it. A population of over 240 million people. Across this huge country, Ramadan unfolds as this really unique fusion of deep Islamic spirituality and the super-rich cultural heritage of South Asia. It's an experience shared by millions, all at the same time. You can feel the anticipation in the air weeks before the month even begins. The markets are absolutely buzzing with families stocking up. Homes and mosques get a deep cleaning, which is kind of this physical act of preparing for a sacred time. And then, the decorations go up. Cities like Lahore and Karachi get draped in colored lights. You'll see homes glowing with lanterns, and Ramadan Mubarak banners pop up on just about every corner. The mosques become these beautiful beacons, freshly painted, with their minarets lit up in green and white, casting this serene glow over the cities at night. Okay, so once the month begins, the whole rhythm of daily life just shifts. Let's look at how the tempo changes.
A typical day in Ramadan has this really distinct, universal structure. It all starts before the sun is even up with sehri, that's the pre-dawn meal, followed by the morning prayer. Work and school hours are officially shortened, so the mornings are a lot quieter. But then, by the afternoon, the markets start to come alive, building up to this frantic peak right before sunset. We call that the Iftar rush. And then suddenly, silence, followed by evening prayers that bring the whole community together again.
And this pre-Iftar rush, wow, it is something else. The energy is just incredible. You've got everyone rushing to buy hot pakoras and samosas. Shops will pull down their shutters maybe 15 minutes before sunset. And then, silence. The streets, which were just choked with traffic, become almost completely empty. It's this truly awe-inspiring moment of shared anticipation, as an entire country just waits for the call to prayer to take that first sip of water.
And of course, that shared moment of breaking the fast brings us to one of the most beloved parts of Ramadan, the food. So let's explore the flavors that really define this month.
So the day of fasting is basically bookended by two really important meals. You have sehri, the pre-dawn meal, which is very strategic. It's all about getting enough energy and hydration to last the day. And then you have iftari, or iftar, the meal at sunset, which is a total celebration of flavor, variety, and the joy of just eating together.
For sehri, the focus is really on substance. You'll find dishes like paratha, which is a rich fried bread, and keema, a spiced mince meat. The absolute star for hydration, though, has got to be lassi, a yogurt drink that is considered essential for keeping thirst at bay. And in some areas, like Sindh and Punjab, you'll find these special pastries called kajla and charoti, which are eaten with hot milk.
Iftari, on the other hand, is just an explosion of flavor. The undisputed king of the table is the pakora. Vegetables like potatoes and onions dipped in a chickpea flour batter and fried until they're perfectly crispy. Alongside that, you'll almost always have fruit chaat, which is this unique kind of spicy fruit salad, and dahi bole, these soft lentil dumplings soaked in yogurt. And the drink, it has to be roux afza, that iconic sweet red rose syrup, usually mixed in a milk or water.
But all this amazing food, it's really a vehicle for something bigger. Let's take a look at how Ramadan strengthens the bonds of both community and spirit.
And this is such a perfect example of that spirit. This is a Dastarkwan. On almost any street corner, you'll see volunteers laying out these long mats and serving free iftar meals to absolutely anyone who needs one. Travelers, the poor, laborers. It's such a powerful, visible expression of the charity and sharing that are so central to this month.
This spirit of sharing also happens on a much smaller, really beautiful scale. One of the most cherished traditions is the simple act of sending a plate of whatever you made for iftar to your neighbors, and then getting one back in return, all just minutes before it's time to eat. It's a small gesture that just weaves the whole neighborhood together.
After iftar, the spiritual focus really intensifies. The mosques fill up for the special nightly prayers known as Taraweeh. It's actually a point of pride for many mosques to try and recite the entire Quran over the course of the month. And toward the end of Ramadan, some even hold what's called Shabina. These are intense, night-long prayer sessions to complete the Quran in just 1 or 3 nights.
So, as the month starts to draw to a close, you can feel this shift in the air. That deep spiritual intensity starts to merge with this buzz of festive excitement. It's the countdown to Eid.
Those final 10 nights have their own completely unique energy. The focus shifts to getting ready for Eid. Markets stay open practically until dawn, filled with families shopping for new clothes and shoes. Little stalls pop up everywhere, selling these beautiful, colorful glass bangles, or juriyan. Women and girls gather to get intricate henna, or mehidi, patterns on their hands. And the whole time, the entire nation is holding its breath, just waiting for one special announcement.
And that announcement is Chandrat, the night of the moon. The second the new moon is sighted, confirming that Ramadan is over and Eid is tomorrow, this explosion of joy just erupts. Families pour back out into the streets for last-minute bangle shopping and just to soak in the festive atmosphere. It's basically a massive, spontaneous, nationwide party.
You can literally see this shift in mood reflected in what people wear. During Ramadan, the national dress, the shalwar kameez, is usually pretty simple, in more subdued colors. But for Eid, everyone brings out their absolute best. Men often add a formal waistcoat, and women wear these beautifully embroidered outfits with matching scarves or dupattas. So, when you put it all together, the key thing to take away is this. Ramadan in Pakistan isn't just one thing or the other. It's this incredible, seamless blend of quiet, sincere devotion and loud, vibrant, joyful celebration. And it's this fusion that creates such a powerful and unique national experience.
And that leaves us with one final thought. From the public dastarkhan on the street corner to the plates shared between neighbors, the entire month is built around these shared experiences. So it makes you wonder, when an entire country symbolically pauses to share a meal at the exact same moment, day after day, for a whole month, what does that create? What kind of profound unity does that build? It's something really special to think about.